Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Fiantelli with me, Miss Alfie. So for today's video, we're going to read the next chapter of Usborne Illustrated Stories from around the world. So what chapter are we going to read? You want to know? Let's read. For today's chapter, the title is The Fish That Talk, a story from India retold by Rosie Dickens and illustrated by Graham Philpott. Let's read together, okay? Fish That Talk. Long ago in India, there lived a young man named Manu. He was kind and good and loved by all the animals. One day, Manu was wading in a cool, clear stream when suddenly a shining fish swam into his hands. The fish sparkled with a strange, silvery light. Manu lifted his hands to take a closer look. To his astonishment, the fish spoke. "Help!" it begged. "The big fish are trying to eat me." Manu was astounded. He'd never even heard of a talking fish. The fish gave a shiver. "You poor thing," said Manu, gazing down at the tiny, terrified creature. He couldn't put it back with the big fish, so holding it into his cup hands, he carefully carried it home. There he dropped the talking fish into a jar of water. Splash! And fed it with crumbs. At once the fish began to grow. It grew and grew until it was too big for the jar. "I have no room to swim." So Manu took the fish outside to the well and fed it with bread. Again it grew and grew until very soon it was too big for the well. "I have no room to play." So Manu carried the fish to the river. This time he didn't feed it, but it still grew and grew and grew. Manu couldn't believe his eyes. There must be something fishy going on. Now the fish was enormous. The fish was too big even for the river. "Please take me to the sea," it begged. Manu groaned. "He'll weigh a ton," he thought. But aloud he said, "I'll try." And amazingly, despite its huge size, the fish felt as light as air. Manu carried the fish to the seashore. He clambered over rocks to the edge of the deep water. Then he threw the fish into the foaming waves. Splash! Before it swam away, the fish looked at Manu and smiled. "Thank you," it said. "You are a good man. Now it's my turn to help you. There is going to be a great flood. You must build a boat to save all living things. The future depends on you." So Manu built a huge wooden boat. He filled it with plants and animals, from tiny ants to enormous elephants. Soon, dark clouds filled the sky. Lightning flashed, and rain came lashing down. It rained and rained until water covered all the land. As far as anyone could see, only Manu's boat floated above the waves, full of braying, honking animals. Then the wind whipped up and huge waves crashed around the boat. Manu bit his lip. We must find shelter, he realized, or we'll sink. He frowned into the darkness and saw a strange silvery light. His frown faded. The talking fish was back. I've come to help you, it called. Throw me a rope. The fish pulled the boat through the storm. After many, many days, they reached a great mountain. Its top rose out the flood like an island. We'll be safe now, sighed Manu. Suddenly, the fish changed. Then it spoke. I am Brahma, Lord of all creatures, it said. Manu gasped and gave a deep bow. Brahma was a powerful god. I have saved you so you can rebuild the world, said Brahma, and you, Manu, will be its king. Rule wisely, said Brahma sternly, looking Manu straight in the eye. I will, promised Manu. Brahma vanished in a flash of silvery light. Manu never saw Brahma or the talking fish again, but he never forgot what the god had told him. After the flood, he worked hard to rebuild the world, and he ruled wisely and well for the rest of his days. That's it, friends, for today's book. I hope you like the book, and moral of the story is something happened, if something bad happened, don't be angry and don't be upset because God wants us to change. So just look it as a life lesson and do the changes that what we need to change about us, and we have a new life and a new beginning that comes into our lives. So just look it as an opportunity and do be flexible with the changes in our lives, and we have a better life afterwards. Thank you for reading with me, and I hope you like this video. Put your thumbs up and please click the subscribe, and I'll see you in next video.